Well, do you love baseball and you want to help a good cause at the same time? Well, Autism Awareness Night with the Sky Sox is coming up August 1st, and we have autism specialist Zina McDowell with us now. Also, Brian Hall, the executive director of Stomp, the Silence of Autism and Disabilities, here with us to tell us a little bit more about autism. First off, what kind of resources are there for parents with teens, kids who have autism?
You know, actually, Colorado Springs has a variety of resources. The issue really in our area is depending on the resources that families are eligible for, depending on their insurance or programs that are available. So one of the big pieces that families can do is either access, the Autism Society website and find resources on their own, or they can actually contact the Resource Exchange, the agency that I work for, that's the Community Center Board for Colorado Springs. And we actually provide services for individuals of all ages. So in early intervention, a family can just make a referral even if they have concerns. A child doesn't have to have a diagnosis. And then for older children, they can help with either the state services that are available, or can help families navigate the services that are available in the community and link them with services that are a best fit for their family.
Okay, to help them kind of transition from childhood to adulthood, right?
Right, and the other piece that we really look at is actually school districts, and I think Brian's grandson is involved in this. School districts actually do transition planning with families. So if their child has an individual education plan, it really behooves parents to understand that transition process and be involved in that process, because they actually assist families and the student, regardless of their level of need, if they are on one of those plans, to focus on actually community living, work skills, and actually just independence in general.
Okay, and Brian, tell me about the Stomp Out the Silence of Autism and Disabilities and how you got involved.
Well, a friend of mine, Greg Whelan, has a assisted living facility for mentally challenged in Denver, and called Hawkeye Care Home LLC. And we started up the nonprofit because we want to help out families with autism by opening up assisted living for autism in Colorado Springs. And the reason I got started in it is because my grandson Brian Thomas actually is severe autism, and there's not a whole lot of places in Colorado for older kids once they transition out of school of where they can go after they get out of school. So that's why we're going to open up assisted living.
Well, very cool. And a big event coming up. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're actually doing an Autism Awareness Night with the Sky Sox on August 1st. It's at 7:05 p.m., fireworks after the game.
Very cool.
And you actually have to purchase tickets from me in order to get our organization to get the funding from that.
And you can do that by following the instructions on your screen, actually. Tickets are $10 or $7 for a group of 20 or 20 plus, and your email is right up there so that you guys will get the credit.
We'll get the credit.
We definitely want that to happen.
And also we want to challenge businesses out there to buy group tickets, to follow the lead of Big O Tires and Amnet IT Services. They bought group tickets for their employees to go to the game.
Good to hear. Well, thank you so much for everything you do, and we're looking forward to that night at the Sky Sox.